I got some of my parts in, but not all of them yet. And delivery today I got was a little bit disappointing. I opened up the package and all 4 spark plug boxes was in the package, but 2 of the boxes was completely empty and crushed. So I had to call up the Amazon there, and they repaired it and fixed it all for me. But flip this around and show you what I got so far. Yeah, I got 2 spark plugs instead of 4. This is the stuff for the fuel tank that I got. And it's a fuel tank liner. What you do is you wash your entire fuel tank out with some soap and water real good. Then you completely dry it. And after it's completely dried, you pour this stuff inside of there. You plug all the holes, all the like vacuum hoses holes and all that stuff. You rotate it around in circles till you get the entire tank completely coated. Take out the drain screw or whatever area you got to drain it with, and then you drain it all back out into the container so you can save it for later. Right now my tank's drying out, and that's what I'm waiting on. And I got the spark plug wires in, the new wires. So now I'm just waiting on the other 2 spark plugs and the rotor and distributor as for parts. Well, got the fuel tank repainted, and I just put a second coat onto it, and the entire inside has been coated. And so it's got to dry overnight, and come tomorrow it should be completely sealed and good to go. So it's starting to dry in some spots already, the paint is. And I poured that coat on the outside, on the bottom side. It's facing down right now on a rag, but I put that up for about a half hour, 45 minutes. Had that facing up and just poured some over the whole top and coated it on the other side, on the other side of this right here, down there. And I let that soak for a while till it was all tacky to dry. Then I flipped it over, and well, I had to flip it over a whole bunch of times to coat the entire inside. I poured the whole can inside and plugged all the holes. I used these right here to put over top of all the holes, and put the fuel cap itself right in the fuel cap hole. And the drain plug I had put right inside the drain hole itself, and just let it sit in there while I slowly rotated the fuel can all the way around and upside down and left and right in every direction, So so I coated the whole inside, and I let it drain out into the can. I got about a half a can left after I drained it all out, and then I let it sit on that side down there, which was the bad side where it was leaking anyways. Where I had put I put that patch on it after cutting the side fill tube off. So, still waiting on the distributor cap rotor and my other 2 spark plugs. But in the meantime, I thought I'd get this fuel tank done. I still have to pull the axles off and weld the axles. So yeah, I still got to get both the axles off, get those done. I've been waiting on parts, so I haven't really done a whole lot, but I thought I'd get out here tonight and at least get the fuel tank done. And when before I broke the axle, smashing it in reverse, I went ahead and took it out down my road, and I hit about 65 on the GPS. It was like 64.7 or something, and I wasn't even barely getting into it at all. I mean, it was just like, put it in 4th gear, just cruising along, and it was surprisingly nice. And I've never been that fast in this, and did not even realize that I was going that fast. So that's a plus. All right, in the meantime, I'll let you know, I'll give you an update when I get the parts and get them all in here and get it fired back up, and we take it out for the finale.